So the first step is getting the yarn on the needles, and there are multiple methods for doing this, but I'll show you my favorite. And this one is nice for when you need to cast on a specific amount of stitches, which is not very important for today, but could be nice for the future. So let's say I need 30 stitches. I'm gonna take the yarn from the middle of the ball and I leave a few inches like that. Then I start from there to wrap around the needle 10 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And from there I take off the yarn from the needle again. And then this should be long enough for 10 stitches plus the end tail. So if I want 20, I just double it. Like that. And then if I want 30, I do that again, and so on and so on. But for now, we'll stick with 30. So this is the point where I'm gonna make a slip knot, and how I do it is I just wrap it around my fingers, and then I pull it through, and then I tighten it a little, and then you have a slip knot. So we have the tail on the left side and the ball of yarn on the right side, and then you just pull the needle through the slip knot and you tighten it a little bit. And now we have the first stitch, and now we're going to cast on more stitches. So how I like to do it is I put my thumb under the left side of the yarn and my index finger under the right side, and then with the rest of my fingers I pull the yarn together, and then with my needle and the yarn I make a loop. So I take the right side to the left side, and then I go under it so that my needle and my thumb are under the same loop. And then the yarn that is on my index finger, I wrap that around the needle like this, and then this loop goes over that. And then you tighten it. I'll show you one more time. So this one goes under, this one goes around, and then you pull the loop over the needle. And also don't pull it too tight, something like that. Yeah, and then you're just gonna repeat this for 27 more times, or whatever the amount of stitches you want to. I ended up casting on 40 stitches because I had a lot of yarn left. Still do, but you can also just leave it. That's also fine, because it's better to have too much than too little. And now it's time to do the actual knitting.